Okay. Hopefully I have my controls set up correctly for this. I set them up the last time that I ran the game on this emulator, but didn't know if it stuck or anything. There, enough of that. Enough of that stuff. And let's, where is it? Here. Let's move that there, minimize that, move that there, minimize that, pull the chat back up. If I embiggen this window, is it going to mess up things on OBS? Yes, it will. Okay, well, I'll recrop in like 1 second here. Because I couldn't see that. I can't see the game very good. Okay. Okay. You give me 1 second to realign everything properly. Okay, there's that, and then we... Alright, just gonna make it that big, I guess. Sure, that's perfectly fine. And then we can crop those sides a little bit more. Yeah. Just mash that button. And a couple more. One more. One more. We got to the top too a little bit. Thought I had the window sized like fine for seeing it, and then I popped it open and I'm like, actually no, I can't actually see this very good. I think there's like one more pixel on top. Ah, there we go. There we go. Perfect. Nope. Gotta move it over a little bit, and that's good enough. Okay. Let this ad finish up while I unpause that. Make sure everything looks good and is running okay, and yep. I had to do some volume adjustments here too, because
Presented by Treasure.
this emulator's really loud. There we go. That sounds a little better to me. Game is pretty loud. Is the game still pretty loud? I can drop the game a little bit lower. Lower it more on screen. Even more. Okay. There we go. We'll use that marker or so for it. I had to lower it on my speakers as well. I might just like lower my speakers in general, actually, a little bit more. Okay. Well, if that sounds good, we'll go ahead and get started now on Delicious Fun SilMir. Alright. Should make sure the game is active. Now it seems fine? Okay. I'll drop it a smidge more. So I think the opening's a little bit quieter than the rest, so okay. Alright. I think I just like accidentally made the window bigger again, but it's fine. It looks okay. Alright. Yeah. Still at Mirage, but I'm playing on the Saturn version, but using a PlayStation controller. And it's in English. I actually forget how I have the controls set up, so give me 1 second to look that up again. I basically pulled up a graph that has the controls for both versions next to each other, and set them so that, like, the A button is the circle button, and the B button is the square button, so... C button is X, so it's like one X circle square on the bottom. So I'm pressing, if I had it active, I'm pressing A right now. Alright, I don't need the tutorial, we're just gonna wing it here. So don't press the triangle button at all, because that's the attribute change button. A, B, and C is the bomb, pause, everything else is whatever. Alright. Don't skip through the dialogue that much, but this is pretty standard, I think. Nothing's really different about this section here, so... There's no plot or anything happening. I said to remember not to skip any cutscenes. Almost like I know how to play this game, right? I've only been playing this game for, what, over 20 years at this point? I have not read the story in a very long time. I probably did a slow play of the PS1 version some time ago, I don't know. It's been a while. So I can't really do too many comparisons other than maybe a few lines here and there that I just remember very well. Obviously I don't know the Japanese version at all because I can't read that, so... The weirdest part for me, like just from playing around in this first area to make sure my controls worked and everything, was the Japanese voice acting next to the English text. Game could be louder now. Okay, we'll up the game audio a bit. Alright, let me know if that's better. Okay, good. I have to actually have the game focused. Alright. Alright, perfect. This is perfect feeling. It's like I'm playing on PS1, but not. I heard it jump. I already got your money. I want you, not you. You can die in a bit. I want your money. All right. Yeah, the balance, I think Working Designs always kind of had balance issues with the sound. Because they really wanted their stuff to be heard, I think. And especially in cases where, like... I don't know, where they ended up having to, like, overdub stuff. Obviously, then, yeah, they needed to be, like, really heard. Alright, we're gonna go here, we're gonna... Nope! Let go of me! Alright, we're just gonna... blow you up. And I already got your money. And we're just gonna blow them up here. This is... Hey, RBW. This is the, retranslation that just came out, I think a week ago. Of the Saturn version from the Japanese version. So, I think it was last year that someone had extracted the PS1 version, the PS1 translation by Working Designs as text, and put it into the Saturn version so you could technically play the Saturn version in English. But it was still the Working Designs version with all of its changes and mistranslations and all that. This is an actual full retranslation of the game from the Japanese. Alright, I'm gonna drain your mana, because you're annoying me. Alright, I've already killed you off. I've already drained you off. I think I drained that one. Alright, let's... He's done. And he's... I already killed one that I already had to do the mic on. Okay. So one downside of this is I don't think I set up turbo on BizHawk here, so I'm not gonna have turbo. Unfortunately. But I'm good at the game, so I don't need turbo. But just like playing the PlayStation 1 version where I don't have turbo. Stop that. Stop throwing stuff at me, dude. Thank you. Alright, do I have 900 yet? No, I have 800. Okay. We're almost there. If they'd, you know, let me Alright, it will be, unfortunately, one more. I'm already like half, I already have only half my HP. Alright, there we go, we're done! So obviously, graphics from Saturn version there. So they retranslated all the, parasite names. Instead of doing level, it's age, because the kanji, I do believe they have a psi for age there. There is a PDF that came with the retranslation that explains some of the choices they made with the names. One of them being, they didn't one-to-one translate the, parasite names to be the 7 deadly sins, you know, sloth, what was it, sloth, pride, lust. You've watched Full Metal Alchemist, you know what they are. So they put them, they corrupted them a little bit. Which I think is what the katakana names are also kind of like, where they're not exactly what it should be. That's pretty much the same, so. Obviously, store loops. This is the, hidden shop. And now we get the level 6. Level 6 Sorosa. This is Grazie. So, can't have one or another. So he's smoking in this. He like, yeah. Alright, so no thanks. You're done. I actually don't know what he sounds like in the, what he says in the Japanese version, unfortunately. I should go look at that sometime. Ow. That's boss. Yeah, thanks, Stream Element. A little bit late there. A little bit late. I love it. You can destroy by reflecting the target shots. Yeah, sure. Or you can, you know, reflect it and also push it off the edge. But this is the Japanese version, so it's weaker. So it just dies from one reflect. That's right. The last time I actually played this game was PS1, so PS1 English. So you do have to knock them off the cliff with the reflect to kill them because they have double HP. So I just want to show off here. Over here, another secret shop. This is the one with the Pridey. Level 6 Pridey's in this shop here. That's the other speedrun viable weapon that was used. Chaos used it a few times. I've tried it. I never got it really. I never got really how to use it. So Sloth has been my go-to ever. So they're pretty much even for Japanese version usage. Yeah, I just never got how to really use that one. Is that me? Shentok, what's the best, Saturn, flash, card thingy? I might as well just buy one just to have one, you know? Why not? Yeah, that was a good Moses. He was, except for getting hit by the spring and then him getting behind me was... Yeah, I want to keep the drive, just for fairness. Because I don't know how loading times affect too many games at this point. So just for fairness, I want to keep the drive for rarer thinness. Yeah, I looked at pictures of the satiator. That's the one that goes. That's the one that you had that just sticks in the back, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's fine with that's fine by me. It's like if I get another Saturn for some reason, then I might take one and I might do the like the ODA replacement on it, because why not? Then I'd have a spare. So in the PDF describing the translation, they say for Zohar, they tend to use their name as much as they can, and if not, they go neutral pronouns on them. I don't think they switch between, like, if it's Silhouette, if they do he, and it's Mirage, they do she. I don't think they do it that way. I'm pretty sure they just stick with they. I actually didn't know that Messenger of Justice, Messenger of Destruction was in the original. I mean, just not being able to read is one thing, but Messenger of Justice is such a working design sounding thing, I thought they made it up, honestly. How many treasure games have I played? Like, actual treasure games. I mean, Mischief Maker, I've been, like, partway through Mischief Makers. This, obviously. Astro Boy doesn't really count because it's a licensed property. I have not played Sin and Punishment or the sequel. They also mentioned, they kept the, they kept, I don't know, they went for the literal, the literal katakana translation / the same one that Working Designs used for Shina's name, even though the English version, like, written out in documentation is different, just because it's not pronounced that way. Again, they described it as, like, a corruption of the biblical term that they used for her name. I'm probably gonna take the good ending this time through. I might make a save state before the choice so I can do the other one quickly without having to play the whole ass game again. Actually, I'll probably make a save state before Zohar, or before the Zohar 2-minute one, so I can just do all the possible ending paths from there. So three beats of the game basically, because I don't think there's any difference between doing Seraphim to good ending versus Seraphim to bad ending. Alright, this 8-way controller is kind of hecking me up a little bit. This is like a, I don't know, 15-year-old at this point, maybe older, Logitech USB controller. It's old. It still works, though. A little extra time there because he attacked again. But, you know, he goes down so quickly. If you do take too long in this fight, the people in the background will start throwing stuff at you. Alright, we got it. Dash glitch. I wasn't sure if my mashing is kind of off on this controller. The depth of the press is a little bit deeper than like the Saturn or the Saturn or a normal PS controller, so. Perfect. Why do I get it now, you know? Fighting you was fun. You were getting slammed into the ground over and over. God, it's been so long since I've just slow played this game. It's like... I should have had it. But I'm reading the text. So at Mirage Let's Play %, you have to read all the text. Cardigan engine. Oddly, like, that part there isn't too much different from the PS1 version in English. Like, you know, chase and delete, I thought that was like, going to be a working design, but it's not. Although she doesn't say meow in that version. I think she just goes wee instead. I think she says chase and delete twice as well. I don't know. I don't know about y'all, but I'm getting the feeling like when I first played this game ever, when I first read about this game in like the magazines, and was just like, this game looks neat, and I want it. Didn't know what treasure was. Didn't know any of that stuff. I was just like, it looks colorful and fun. I want this game. You gonna Gatling gun? Nope, you're gonna walk. Okay. I'm gonna shoot you off then. It's gonna take a while because no turbo. Come on. Stop it. Stop it. It's slowly getting backwards. There it goes. Yeah, it got a couple features in Game Informer. I think one when it was about to release, and then I think one pre-release article and one post-release article for it. And then there's also an ad, I believe. This is one of the comparisons in the PDF, actually, this dialogue here. The Working Designs version makes Goliath a meathead, so he, like, me strong and talks like a caveman. So they kind of play off of that, but he talks normally. But they just thought, oh, he's a muscle dude, no brain. We're just gonna make him be stupid. Especially because she does call him like kind of a dingus here. I mean, like, I was so enamored with this game that I took the manual with me to school to draw out of it. That's how much I love this game. That's why it is pretty solidified. Like, I always take forever to answer, but really, this game is my favorite game of all time. Like, overall, 100% out of every single game I've gotten, this is my favorite game ever. Good laser shot. 2 laser shots, good. You know, you break it down into other genres and stuff, and then it gets harder, where I'm like, you know, well, this is my favorite platform, my favorite action game. Of course, you know, favorite RPG is probably, like, Arts and Alico 2, maybe, possibly. It gets hard. Favorite RPG is really hard. Because there's just so many I like for so many different reasons. Okay, now the gun is just being rude. Half of my ranking into, like, what I like about games is, is also the experience I had playing them, and Arts and Alico 2 is a really special one as well. Game! Stop giving me 1 bullet! At least that one was a laser, but still I had to go another round. Oh, and it's 2 potential duds here, too. Unless they work, because I didn't shoot them. Okay, they worked. Nope, only one worked. Because, you know, now they give me 5. Now they give me 5. Or 4, I guess it was. 3, because 1 was a dud. Yeah. I don't know, my favorite RPG depends on, like, my mood of the day. It's between Arts and Alico 2 and Suikoden 2, typically. But, sometimes Chrono Trigger's up there. That one's special. Delicious flowers. Totally forgot you're here too. Yep. So in English version, I know this line is that overwhelming stench in the air can only mean one thing: the guardian angel is back. So a little punched up there, because you know she's a fish, and fish stink like fish. Come on, move up front. Thank you. Good fish. Good fish. And she's gonna dive here. Good fish, good fish. Alright. Obviously you don't want any dives, but one more. And very good dynamis there. 6 dives. This line in English is what is it? What is it? It's something like, wow, why won't you buy my flowers? Pretty freaking flowers. And then China says here, as a general rule, I don't purchase flora from giant homicidal flying fish. And that's my favorite line in the game. So she says there, ohana kate, so buy my flowers. The English line there is, I like flowers very much. That's probably the last point where I actually, like, have the lines ingrained in my memory. Just because I always quote that section when, I'm going through, like, runs for marathons and stuff. Come on, giant homicidal flying fish is like, you son of a submariner, like or you spoony bard. Come on, it needs to be up there, right? It's up there. So I remember this line in the English in the WD version as well, where they say it makes them just surpass Tetra, and I don't think they ever explain what Tetra is. At least this is the only time I can think of that term coming up. So maybe we'll see if that comes up again near the end game when they do all the plot dumping on you. But I remember that coming up and then like going, oh, they never really say that again, do they? The Tetra Master. So if you actually go on the other side here, I'll show this off while I'm here. There is a secret shop right here. But you do have to fight more enemies to unlock the screen again. This has the... let's see what he has. He has a level 6 something. I know he has a level 6 weapon. So we're at level 3 right now overall for weapons. If I was using the level 1 Slotha, it would be a level 6 now. Okay, they have Angara at this one. So you gotta unlock the screen again there, but you can just drop down here. This section here also has a secret shop. If you go, I'm not gonna do it, but if you go down, and then at a certain point you can drop down again, like partway through, and there's a secret shop for, I don't remember which one. But that shop's a normal shop there. I used to go down, back when I started speedrunning this. Until we found out that this is faster here. Because there's no, you don't have to wait for the wheel to bash through the wall at the end. You can just hop up to it. This conversation I think is also in the translation PDF where they kind of go over it a little bit. It's mostly the same until he changes into the wolf form, and then it kind of deviates a little bit to some whatever. Thank you for the health. That's kind of a nice juxtaposition there, where he's like, "Oh, Megiddo gave it to me," and then he's like, "I stole it from him." Pretty good Pablo there, Paul, Wolfman. Go down. But don't press start. We need to see the cutscene. Oh, this is another line that I like here, when you meet, Malachim. I think it's this line here where she's like, "What are you, the smiley face from hell?" Yeah, I mean, he's another guardian angel sent after to kill you. Oh, I did not want to turn him. Oh, I turned him pink, damn it. Went too fast. It doesn't matter because he dies so quickly, but, that attack right there that he was trying to do before he died, that homing attack, really stinks when it juggles you because you have so few iframes. Oh, I forget. He says something funny here, I think, when he spits the portal back out. Interesting insult. Oh, I forget what he says there. He says something pretty funny in the WD version. Hi, Trash Cat. Trash Cat just screamed at me. Hey, boy, what do you want? Hacker Man! Hacker Man attacks. With math. I wish I could hear his line better. Just see what he's actually saying. Oh shit, I just pressed triangle. We're gonna press that again. In like 1 second here after my finger slid when I was switching sides, so, yeah. We'll just have to absorb the weapon, possibly. stop at shop. Alright. I still won! But, yeah, we're gonna stop the shop at the start of the next level there and just buy mana. Anyway, what I was saying is, I wonder what Zohar's line says there. That he speaks, because in the English version he says, like, I wonder how many seconds you can last this time. Which I think is kind of cool. These buttons are kind of close together. I just, like, slid over it when I was trying to switch sides, and I'm like, ah, shit. I should put that button on, like, R2 or L2, but the way I hold the control... maybe I should put it on select, because I never hit that. Because the way I hold the controller, I am kind of resting my fingers on R2, L2. I don't feel like fixing it right now, though, so we'll just have to not be bad. Don't be bad. I think that line is the same. Huh. I actually don't know what the save state button is. I'm gonna check that once I land here. Let's see, what's the save state button? Shift F1, and then F1, F2, F1, F2, blah, blah, loads. Okay. Alright. Did it just freeze? Oh, okay, there it goes. I'm like, shit. Alright, we're gonna buy stuff. We're gonna buy some spirit here. I don't care about my life, I care about my spirit. I guess I could buy some life. I'll buy some life too, why not? Alright, we're gonna give it a save state there. Why not? And then we get hit by a car. You hit something, what if you damage the car? They're cute citizens. A verb specifically meaning when a car runs over someone. That's amazing. He must like working for free. Pay cut! on. Oh. Okay. What tower? The one we're gonna crash into right now! Alright. I'm gonna save here just in case. There we go. I don't know why my, what do you call it, the shortcut's not working for some reason, so whatever. Just in case I get the soft lock. The graphics are doing a number right now. The health bar is messed up a little bit. I need pink side, please. Thank you. Alright, we're fine. You die, you lose! I didn't know it was called that here, too. It's called that in the WD version as well. Which, again, feels like a WD-ism, where they call a TV program, you die, you lose! Right down here is another secret shop, actually. If you drop down both levels here, this is a secret shop. Which one does this have? I think it has Gluttony in it. Laser beam guy. Yep. Gluttony level 6 here. So this is the one in the translation PDF, and that's kind of this is where it gets the pull quote in that one article about this, where I think it's something like, this is the most made up translation ever, or something like this, where the translation is just completely different in the English WD version than this here, and then what it was in the Japanese version. But I think he just kind of spouts a bunch of nonsense anyway. It almost sounds like, I don't know, poetic in a way, whatever they were trying to do here. Some of it's a reference to something. Some sort of, something or not in this part, so maybe that's why they just made shit up. And we're back! That was rude. Let's make this a good one! I didn't juggle her. Oh well. I kind of would like to have juggled her because I don't have turbo here, so she's not going to go down instantly right there. So turbo does make her go down faster at that point. No, please, freaking rig slots. Come on, no. And yeah, it's gonna take another round because I missed out on hitting her. Rigged! Rigged! So fucking rigged! Oh, okay. She's gonna die here. Cool. Even I've been defeated. Health? No. I hear what she's saying, like, Atari, how's the day? Mataraishu! How embarrassing. Never touch me! That's what, when you grab her and you hold on for too long in the English version, she's like, never touch me. A pub with the finest cuisine. Why don't I transfer Sarah? Because Delilah, Seraphim, the angel butterfly thing, is like his wife, I think. So he's like saying, you know, I'll get rid of your wife if you don't beat her here. Good lord, hurry up! The food being produced here matches the element within the body of the target. It is their source of energy. Additionally, the food's element is changed. It is a damage and about consumption. So if we toss the guys carrying the ingredients to the food, it'll taste really bad for him, right? Yeah. And the game just kind of tells you what to do. It's nice of it. We're at soup! Come on. I need more dudes on this side. I need to actually put the dudes into the soup, too. Because he sniffed and he got only pink bubbles there, so... Well, he's just, like, not sniffing at all right now. There he goes, yeah. Typical speedrun of soup right here. Where he's just like, nope, not gonna sniff. There's gonna be, like, 10 billion bubbles on the screen. I'm not gonna sniff. I'm just gonna be like, more! 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 Instead. Over and over. Mazui ne. I think that's what he's saying there. I don't know. It's hard to hear the sound. I have rips of all the sound effects from the PS English version. I never found rips of, like, the sound effects from this version. To actually hear what the character's saying, because they do kind of get drowned out by the music. Oh yeah, there's a sound test. Yeah, that I could put the cheat code in and go to the sound test. It probably has the voice clips in it. Cause I'm pretty sure that's where my rip of the PS1 ones came from, so. All the files separately. So they have to be in the sound test there. Yeah, I'll have to go through that sometime. I underestimated the power of soup! I don't even know why. I forget why this is even a cutscene here. It's just showing you in the soup flood, and then you get picked up by Moses. No text, no nothing. Just that's it. I think Moses says the same thing in every transfer. In this version, he has a different voice clip in the WD version, which is just kind of fitting. This is your first time seeing it in English at all. I need to do a slow play of the WD version sometime. Honestly, it's been a while, and honestly, what I really wanted to do was do a side-by-side play, but I'd need to figure out 2 emulators and having both of them active at the same time and taking the same inputs, and that'd be really difficult to do with an action game like this. Yeah, especially with RNG, where it'd be like, I need to go pause and then unsync this one, and then, yeah. It'd be difficult to do like that. What? I think she's either, am I being hacked or something? It's to the right in this version, right? I think it's left in English, right in JP. For the faster text box. Left in JP, yeah. Okay. I believe it's on the right side has a secret shop. One of the sides has a secret shop in it. It's the final secret shop of the game. So obviously in the WD version, the one head's like a surfer dude, and the other one is like a professor type, I think, is what they say it as. So not too much different personality here. Just text. Come on. Okay, don't double dash here. There. Hello? Obviously, if you're really good, you want to be as close to the spider as possible. When he does that attack, so you have a lesser travel distance in the bug thing. Ah, shit. So you can still break out of that. It just takes a little longer. All right, not too bad, I guess. Do have an ad starting soon, so I'll let it hang on the first thing of the Yoda division here before the ad starts. Yeah, it's the right side that has 2 shops in it. So I passed one shop before the spider. I know, ads? Question mark? Who has ads here? I might just play through it. The other side has 2 shops, and one of them is a secret shop. I forget which. I don't remember which weapon it has on there. It's the last one in the game at this point. I will use this 1 minute break to I think it's a 1 minute ad to catch up on Discord and other stuff while I also stretch my hands a little bit. We can listen to beep boops. Beep beep boop beep boop beep beep boop beep beep boop. Wonder if this is a song or if it's just a, what do you call it? What do you call those things? Sound effect that's playing right now. Alright, nothing happened on the internet right now. Let's go back to the game. They're robots. They're not guardian angels. Witness our power, microbe! I would like to press my buttons correctly, please. Alright, come here, you. That's a bad spread. And he frickin', you know, thingies on me. Tip it! Go! Come on, dude! Alright. There we go. There, let's do some damage. Yeah! Yeah, that's good. That's the good shit. I'm on the wrong side. Still gave him a little bit, though. He's gonna hop in the corner. He loves hopping in the corner. Big damage? He bounced away. Damn it. Come on. One more. No? Okay. Come on. There we go. I know he didn't try to, he like didn't do the bombs or anything. He didn't really hop around doing his spawn bombs at all. Wish I knew why my shortcuts weren't working for making save states on this. I never use this emulator. It's just kind of there in my folders for Saturn stuff because no other Saturn emulator I have works with my controller. That is the first time someone's called you that. A good person. Time to test your mettle. Pretty good. Not a bad Megiddo there. He fell off the edge though at the end, so it took a bit to come back. Oh, you are good. What? You didn't have. I think she says here in English, what? You didn't have to destroy Prince Dam. Like, there was no need to kill it, because it was just kind of there, but whatever. Another useless cutscene here, just been falling into Ito here. Okay, give it another save. Cool. Hey, is this Ito? Warning. It's not Ito, it's Elsa. Okay. I forget if they actually named this in the English version. Is this the first time they bring up the day of parting? I think it is. I don't think they ever mentioned that term this entire time. I think it's in the manual, though. I'm gonna get some health here. The day of parting being when the day when the world got destroyed or whatever, and the silhouettes and everyone split into silhouette and Mirage attributes. Can I jump up here? Yes, I can. I could have just reflected that. Oh man, this section with no lag, holy shit. I dropped down too far. But no turbo sucks right now, because I really want to push this off the edge, and I can't, because I can't fire fast enough. Just mash really fast. Oh, no, let me out. Thank you. I can't mash anymore at all. Or I can't auto-fire at all, so I have to, reflect now. Okay, we're fine. Hope for good drops in the next section, because I have no money. I don't really want money, and I don't want to get hit by the same attacks, please. I want to kill this one before I switch. Thank you. Okay. This spot in the English version is really good to get spirit back from, because you can just absorb it back from the enemies. But there's no absorption in this version! So you gotta hope for mana drops, and I just barely got enough. I'll get more during Gargantuan, though. And the only place in the game where you have to use the crouch dash. Wait, I have enough for mana. So I'm gonna buy. I don't think I don't need to buy any. We'll just yellow it. He's rapping us, by the way. I want to kill the blue ones. I got confused there for a second. I'm like, what color is he right now? What am I trying to do? I want to kill the blue ones. Okay, so. Please eat another one. Please eat 4. Please pick up another one, pick up another one, pick up another one. Thank you. Okay. A little slow, a little desynced there, but we're fine. I can kill that one, and then I can, he'll kill that one off for me. I love that. This boss design is like one of my favorites ever, probably. Just giant trash compactor dragon. And the mechanics of how you have to fight it are just great, where it's like, you can't hurt him, you can't touch him, you just have to like, get enemies in his stomach. It's just so creative. Come on, eat. Nom. So he'll do that. Well, he'll try to sync himself up like that a lot. I only need 3 here technically, but if he grabs 2, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. Oops, yeah, I killed 1. That's fine. As long as he doesn't grab anything else, he's already trash compacting, so we're fine. Okay. I can get 4 in the next round. I know. It's not a speed run. I could spend my time and see what happens when he eats all the same color or something, right? Nah. I want to read the story. Yeah, I got 4 the first round, so I just need 3 here again. Because each one's 30 damage. But, come on, grab the last one, please. He's, like, just not interested at all. There he goes. Alright, he's getting an extra one today. He can have an extra as a treat. Also, no lag. Holy crap, I love it. Normally you're killing off enemies here to prevent lag, but there is none. I'm just doing it to try to get some items before I get to the next area. Alright, we're gonna take a save here. Large amount of fireworks. Okay. What are the other options here? I got save slot, select slot. Save the current slot, quick save, whatever. Okay. I'm just making saves here because we're gonna take the good ending first, I think. Or should we do the bad ending first? Should we do the bad ending or the good ending first? What do you want? Should I stall Zohar? Shrug, thanks. I think I'll do the stall Zohar and then bad ending here. Yeah, we'll do that first. And then we'll stall Zohar bad ending, and then we'll beat Zohar good ending, because that's just... I think it's the same... I think bad ending, good ending is the same between this part... It's just this one boss difference. You fight Zohar, you win, you fight Cypher Zohar. You lose, or you stall, you fight Seraphim, and then in this version, it's just the same. You choose to fix the world, you get the good ending boss. Choose to not fix the world, you get Vegdo. I have a clip on my channel from when I found that out. I found it out by accident, and I was like, I did not know that's how that works in this version. Doesn't the final boss change you fought? No. It doesn't in this version. It does in the PS1 version. PS1 version has Jeluv, the one with, like, the arms, the enemies as arms. She's not in this version, which is how I found out that she's not in this version. So, yeah, you can just fight Seraphim and go to the good ending anyway. Alright, we're just gonna stall out Zohar here. God, her grab meter is, like, so tiny. Stop that. Stop that! Yeah, that grab meter's tiny. Remember when I thought that this was the fastest way to do things? Because I didn't know that under 2 was less than 2. Actually, it'd be great for Zohar to kill me here, actually. But... So I can get my, health back. Time's up. Yeah, I think they said that in the patch note that that's not translated. This is technically like a version 999 or something like that. I forget. I don't remember if it's like one of those weird things where it's a graphic that's they can't figure out or something, but he's like monologuing at you. Hey, by the way, you're a bomb. Death by math. So the text is different here if Zohar's in the other form. Obviously, but I'm not gonna save, like, saves come to find that out, 'cause that's just RNG. Best song in the game. I have not fought this boss in a very long time. But it's, she just takes forever. She's gonna take forever because I don't have turbo as well. Because you gotta keep destroying the worms. One, they're annoying. Two, she'll eat them and she'll regain health. Is it the beams? Yes. Also, because the worms leave little flame poops on the ground and stuff, and that can hurt you, and yeah. He came over here because it took so long. Yeah, yeah. On your first play, yeah. Where you're just like, you're probably low, you probably don't have you probably didn't know the secret shops. You're low on resources. She just takes so long. You're not getting too much stuff back. And now she gets iframes, by the way, when she does her Destruction Clarion attack. Come on. This one here. Doo-doo-doo. She gets iframes. I think those bees can change into, worms if they stick around or, like, land or something. I gotta dodge these things. Oh, she's gonna eat, she's gonna eat, she's gonna eat! Don't eat! Don't eat! You can do some decent damage on her with that flame attack if you reflecting off of it. Up, acid rain, gotta move. And it blocks your attacks as well. Alright. So she has a big Genesis Destruction Clarion. This one especially, it's not because of the drops and the fact that she has the worms that are dropping. In the English version, this final boss, this second to last boss or whatever, isn't as bad as Zohar. It's a lot easier just because you're getting drops from enemies to restore your spirit. Okay, I got one of them at least. Oh, she has 6 HP left. So you're never, cause even though you're shooting so much that you're losing spirit, you're never at danger of running out, because you can absorb from the worms or they drop items. It's Zohar where you can't absorb spirit at all, and you're draining spirit. Depending on the weapon you have, you can easily just, like, soft lock yourself in that fight, because you just can't anymore. You just can't. I brought you a shop. Nah, I'm good. Alright, we're gonna take the bad ending here. So to the right. Alright. We're going not to restore the world. Huh. A carrier, the program is the actual thing. Interesting. Yeah. I think I remember that. Yep, just merge yourself into the computer. And then fight again. This feels like an excuse boss at this point, kind of. Like, oh, well, now I'm in charge now. I'm just gonna be rude. Ugh, that was close. Alright. Hopefully we can get this first shot here. It's 1, 2, and 3 at the same time. Come on, just put me back up in the center. Alright, not exactly there. We can, we absorb the other thing quickly, so we can just kind of shoot him down from here once he attacks again. Yep, there we go. Yes, because they're two halves of the same person, I think. So without his other half, it just kind of set him off like that. So, all right, there's one ending. Yep, yeah, me and Harbor won, and then they split. So they needed each other to exist, basically. I'm gonna go find my friend. Alright, there's one ending. I'm gonna stretch a bit. Let the nice song play, and then we'll reset and go beat Zohar and beat Zohar to a pulp twice. Okay, time to cheat and load back here. Now we're gonna beat Zohar. Probably take a death here again, because I remember my health was kind of low, or my health gets a little low. Doesn't really matter where you take a death, so... Okay, we've already seen this bit. It's really annoying when Zohar changes sides when those thingies are out, because they reflect your own shots as well. Okay, they're gone now. Nani? I didn't want to do that. Okay, that's okay. Feels harder to stun lock Zohar in this version for some reason. It kind of always has, at least for this fight. Alright. So same thing where Zohar's like, I'm gonna go away, bye, and Har's like, transfer her with you. Alright, so here... Alright, so this part's the same here. Goes in second mode. So actually, second mode shows up if you use all your continues and you get a full game over on that file or whatever. It says the body has gone into second mode, and it shows a big explosion, like, on the screen before you have to either reload your save or start the game over, depending on what version you're playing. So, I saw that a lot as a kid. Because as a kid, I got to the second Zohar fight, and I ran out of continues. I was stuck there for a long time. I didn't want to restart, but I think I eventually did, and I eventually got past there, and I think I got to Megiddo, the first Megiddo fight, and had all my continues used up again, and then I think I did one more playthrough sometime later, and then finally beat the game. So this part's all the same, where she's saying that she's a bomb, and then talking about destroying Ito's the elements, and then Zohar's like, pick time. Yeah, so this is the part where it changes. That Zohar's revealed as a guardian angel. And not the first, you know, special person in the Day of Parting. Yeah, so most guardian angels don't, like, their thoughts are kind of fucked up, I think. But Zohar had more free will than the others, but it was also limiting their power. So, because Zohar had an actual, like, free will and conscience, that's why they weren't as strong as they could be, and then removing that program within them changed them back to their true form and their true power. Worthy of a final boss with 5,000 fucking HP. I always thought that unfair as a kid. I'm like, what do you mean, you know, you can't raise your HP at all? You're stuck at 300 and you're fighting a boss that has, you know, oh, Seraphim has 3,000 and then Cypher Zohar has 5,000 here. Just kind of baffled me as a kid for some reason. Like, why can't you raise your HP at all? I wasn't even that into RPGs when I played this game. I probably only played Mario and Pokemon at this point. Did I get... Because this game came out either the very tail end of 1999 or beginning of 2000. I'm pretty sure those were the dates. But I got my PS1 Christmas 1999. And I found out about this game after I had my PS1. So I'm pretty sure I read about it late or something then? I don't know. It's so hard to remember, like, that, you know, 20 fucking years ago, 24 years ago. I got the different text at the end here, which is nice, though. So I don't think I had played, like, I don't think I owned Final Fantasy VII yet when I got this game. My first PS1 games were Spyro, Crash 2, and The Game of Life. And I think this was early on. This is probably within my first 10 PlayStation 1 games that I got. Yeah, 97 in JP, 2000. The release date is like, I've seen the last week of 99, I've seen the first week of 2000, I've seen sometime in January 2000 for this release date. Those things weren't tracked that hard back then. I just know, I got this pretty early on in terms of other PlayStation games that I had. I never did beat Crash 2. I did not like Crash 2 at all. I did not like how that game played. Spyro 1, I 100%ed. Because I had the guide as a kid. Alright, so he brings the shop again. I don't know what other early PS1 games that I owned. I really don't remember. It is all kind of blur. I'd have to go look at my list. It all kind of blurs together, like early on. Cause I got all the other Spyro games that like when they came out. Spyro 2, Spyro 3. I picked up Final Fantasy 7 sometime for some reason. I don't know why I bought Final Fantasy 7. Other than maybe I was just getting to RPGs at the time. All my like favorite PS1 games though, I got super late. Like I bought Suikoden in 2006. That's when I got Suikoden 3. Alright, so yeah, we went through this already. So we're gonna restore the world this time. Good point. Oh, good point, yeah. Maybe Tetra's this thing. Surpass Tetra. Let me reflect! Alright, 2 down. Now we got the triangle. So that dual one there is a good view of how neutral shots shot by enemies can hurt each other even if you're not reflecting them. It did that to itself a little bit. So you just want to kind of hop around. You want to stay inside the triangle here as much as possible. Good. There's 3 down. I think I didn't time that out. Yeah, the HP's going down. Good ending runs were literally the only changes in one fight. Yep. That's what good ending runs are, basically. It's just the one fight difference. That's why it's not really a category. I don't think it's not really a category, is it? I forget. Get up here, you dingus! You should be closer so I can actually reflect your shots. I'm gonna probably end up running out of time here instead of actually beating it. These angles are so bad, and my reflector's so tiny. That's why I use good ending as a donation incentive. Okay, yeah, I timed that one out, so it's gonna have 400 more HP than it should at this point. You only have a certain amount of time to defeat each section of it. I need the other. Oh, nope, switch back. It'd be nice if I died here so I can get my turbo fire back. Up, up, up. Okay. Nope. Okay, good. Thank you. A lot easier now. Oh, the frickin' Metroids are so annoying. Casually, you want to stay on one side and just wait it out, basically, because it's really annoying to dodge everything if you're not good at controlling the game. I am not good at controlling the game right now. It looks like you're dancing. And it can make Metroids of either color, and they hone in on you, and they can suck your HP or your spirit, depending on what side they're on. It's being really annoying because I can't switch over to do damage right now. And my spirit is draining because I was standing in the yuck, and now I gotta mash. And my homing is off because there's a Metroid up there. I don't need money right now, game. I stared at the yuck. This boss is a lot faster with turbo. The other side. I need to be on red. Up. You know what? Yeah, just kill me. I'd rather just take another HP death. Oh, there's too many frickin' arches on the ground right now. I need to get out of the way. Completely. We're just gonna hang out over here until those disappear a little more. Okay, they're gone now. We're almost done. There we go. Not too bad. You're kind of cool. And that's the good ending. With the sad music. So, did playing through the game translated better make me understand the story anymore? Yes and no. It kind of makes me realize the story isn't super deep, like I kind of thought it might have been. So, not like it was gonna be like, holy crap, the deepest thing ever, amazing, deep, like thick, 200cc thick. Also feels weird not be playing the ending credits because there's no gameplay here. I'm used to beating up enemies as Zohar right now. Is there that many changes from what Working Designs translated to the actual plot? No, there isn't. Pretty much all those plot beats at the end, like at the end both times there, they hit them fine. There's nothing changed within the actual plot. Everything they punched up was in between, like what Pablo says, what Faust says. Some of the other lines that they say in like boss fights and stuff like that, the incidental stuff. I think that's pretty typical of what their translations were like usually, where they weren't necessarily utterly destroying the plot lines of what they were translating of the games, but they were kind of punching up all the boring stuff in between. Now, yeah, they've done some egregious stuff, like the one town in Lunar being turned all to, like, Hicksville, and making a bunch of, like, marrying your cousin jokes in it and stuff. Or the farting fairy in Vi. I think that's in Vi, where you need to, like, they changed an item to a gas mask that you need to put on before you use the fairy's wind spell, because it's her farting, or else you pass out and get a game over. Those sort of things, and also the difficulty changes in most, maybe half. I'll be gracious and say half the games they changed difficulty in. So, Exile had some pretty rough changes to it. Cosmic Fantasy 2 had some changes in the difficulty in parts, especially like the first boss in that game is really difficult. Obviously, Rayearth had massive changes in the difficulty, but Rayearth's case, I think it made it easier. Not easier. It made it more interesting, rather. It made it an actual challenge, not just a walkthrough. But people hate that. People are like, well, it's supposed to be a game for little girls. It's Rayearth. It's like, it's so easy. It gives a little bit of challenge when it's the English version. This game is more difficult in English near the end of the game, just because of the spirit drain. Lunar 2 Sega CD is more, you gotta be careful in that one, because saving takes your magic power thingies, so you can get to a point where you've used them up to like level, and you can't save, or you save too much and you can't level now. Stuff like that. It depends on the game, I think. But, yeah, they never really change, in my experience of playing their games, and like playing games that were retranslated that they had worked on. So, this one, Lunar 1, between the PS1 and the PSP version of Lunar 1, pretty identical there. So, yeah, there was nothing amazingly revealed to me from playing the retranslation. Is it better? It's more accurate. Sure, if you want more accurate with still a good bit of dialogue where it's kind of funny and stuff in it, yeah, that's great. Man, there's people coming in now, and I'm kind of done, but maybe I should play something else because I'm live. Maybe I'll boot up Johannes Spire for like a little bit and play through a little bit of that. Time to speedrun it. But it's the same thing! Just want to say hi. Yeah. I could play something else. I'd play Space Channel 5, but that'd be really boring to watch through, because I'm like, save stating after every section. Because I'm not good at that game. My controller's not very good at it. I haven't been playing much else. this was good. I'm very glad that there is a good English, a quote-unquote good English version of this game out now for the people that did not like the Working Designs translation. But I think that'll be it. I know there's an ad starting soon, but we're just gonna go find a raid target and go hang out somewhere else. As I said, I'm probably going to... I'm also not going to Limit Break this year, because I am going to be in Japan at the start of it, I think it is. Is this game difficult? Compared to... I've never played Gunstar Heroes, so I can't really compare it to that. It's more difficult than Astro Boy, I'd say. I don't know if it's more difficult than Mischief Makers. Mischief Maker just has weird controls. It's kind of like where... I don't know if you can still hear me or not because there's an ad playing, but if you can. I'll wait 30 seconds for the ad to end just in case, and then I will continue my thoughts on the difficulty of this game or not. Because I don't think it's difficult.
Presented by Pleasure.
Alright, so for this game's difficulty, I recommend playing through the game without the guide once and seeing how far you get. Just give it a shot with what the game gives you, what you can buy from the shops that you find and everything. Just give it a shot once that way. See how far you get. And then if you get stuck, if you beat it, great, that's awesome. That's farther than I got when I first played it. If you can't beat it, look up a guide or even the speedrun route where you can get the best weapon in the game and you'll have a much easier time. As long as you keep it through the game. That's my recommendation for this game. I found that the game, if you read the text, especially like in this version, it explains how to beat all the bosses for you. There's nothing where it says... There's nothing where you actually have to read the manual. It does explain how to beat all the enemies, how to beat all the bosses. You know, reflect this one, give this one food, that kind of thing. So, that's my opinion with this game. It's not super hard. Yeah, let's go find someone. Oh, I know who's. Well, it's kind of a boring part right now. What else is on? What else is on? Let's go over here to some more Saturn gaming, why not? I did mention Yohane Spire. I might stream that later this week. Because I'm having fun with that, and Slay the Spire is pretty fun, so. It's just Slay the Spire with, can I spell this name right? Because I can't copy it right now. Yeah, so I might stream Yohane Spire later this week now that I'm not secondary on call and I'm a little bit less stressed about work. So we'll see about that. Other than that, I don't know. I need to submit something to Lady Arcaders before the end of May. So that'll be upcoming. Another gacha game for that. Another gacha rhythm game for that. So yeah. Thank you all for hanging out and experiencing my favorite game with me. We're gonna go raid Dragon Blitz because there's playing Saturn Symphony of the Night, so Saturn to Saturn, why not?